I'm here to promote the construction industry and attract more people into this industry, without which we won't have homes, bridges, schools, or overall infrastructure. We're trying to cover all areas of construction in order to give a clear picture to our new generation who will be filling shoes of retiring tradesmen. This time around, we would be looking into drilling and blasting trade. As a driller, your duties will include some or all of the following: driving and operating drilling machines to bore large blast holes in open pit mines, quarries, or construction sites, or to drill holes for building foundations or pilings. Loading blast holes with explosives and detonating explosives to dislodge coal and rock. Measuring locations and identifying the holes that need to be drilled. As a blaster, your duties may include the following: loading explosives in blast holes by hand, or directing bulk explosives trucks to load the holes. Connecting electrical wires, detonating cords or fuses into series, and connecting the series into blasting machines. Detonating charges, conducting field tests to determine what type and quantity of explosives are required. Directing the drilling of blast holes and determining their diameter and depth. Handling, storing, and transporting explosives and accessories. Reading and interpreting instructions diagrams. You see, there's no standard work week for blasters and drillers. Their hours of work may vary because some of the projects and jobs must continue non-stop until it's completed. Drillers and blasters work outdoors and usually travel to various work sites. They often work with other crew members to coordinate responsibilities and communicate the progress. The work is challenging, it could be strenuous and noisy. It also requires a lot of focus because you must gauge and control the drilling process. As with all careers in construction industry, safety is the top priority. Drillers and blasters are trained to work safely and wear specialized equipment that protects them from hazards. One may ask, do we need a certificate for being a blaster? And the answer is yes. Only the holder of a valid blaster certificate that was issued by a board or acceptable to the board is permitted to conduct and direct the blasting operations, and only if the work involved is within the scope of that certificate. All work within the blasting area will be and must be under the control and authorization of the designated blaster who is on record for that area. A blaster may be assisted by helpers who do not have the certificate, but the blaster must have authority over his helpers and have a visual supervision and be responsible for the work that the helper's performing when they're doing explosive loading, priming, fixing, or firing. You're probably wondering, what are the wages for drillers and blasters? I would say roughly between $25 to $40 an hour. Again, don't quote me on that, $50,000 to $85,000 a year. It really varies from company to company. A little bit more about blasting. With massive blasting, heavy-duty blankets are being used in order to cover the areas where explosives being detonated in order to prevent the debris becoming airborne. Yes, that could be very dangerous, but with the right people in the right seats doing right things right and following the right safe work procedure and control, this could become a very interesting and well-paid job. If you're a person that dreamt as a kid to work in construction, tackle this industry, enter it, and learn more about this industry. And if you are a blasting company and interested in partnering with us to promote your company to attract more like-minded and reliable people, please reach out to us to set up a Q&A session to see how we can help you out. Folks, I see a huge gap that needs to be filled, and everyone must work hand in hand to achieve desired and beneficial goal for our construction industry. We need more qualified people to continue building our cities and countries, and I trust that we can do it. Contact us today, and we will take your knowledge and experience from zero to hero.